All right, I'm back tonight. I had some time today to go through and do some vocal recordings for the singing. I decided to do a vocal cover of Riptide, and I'm not sure if I want to just snag a backing track for it from off online or try doing some sort of simple chord whatnot. See if I can figure something out for that, because it might allow me to avoid certain copyright takedown whatnots later on. It's probably still going to get copyrighted, which is fine, but I don't want to get like a channel strike and whatnot, because I think those stop you from uploading, and that would be bad. So that's going on, which is great. Other life stuff and whatnot. Had a good conversation with a friend today, which always good, always good. Uh, I highly recommend sitting down and you should have somebody in your life that you can just kind of sit down and chat with for hours, whether it's like some sort of high intellectual chat or you guys are just kind of like, shooting the shit. I think that's the right term for that. I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's good. It's good to socialize and whatnot and all the things. So there's been some good progress. I've been thinking of starting some bigger projects on the YouTube thing because there's a chance that I am probably going to end up doing some bigger real life projects that take me away from the recording studio. So if I prep those ahead of time and then slot them into place, that could be really fun. And so that's going on in my head. It's been good to stretch my vocal cords in the way that I haven't for a while. It's nice doing that. It was like sitting back on the piano after a long few month hiatus. Yeah. I highly recommend some sort of musical skill, like some sort of artistic endeavor and some sort of high thought process endeavor. It's good for you. It'll keep you living. But there wasn't much to talk about today. So I just kind of went through a few different things. I don't like throwing in a ton of different random whatnot. This happened today, blah blah blah. But I figure if there's some sort of update or some sort of nice message, that's fine. It's interesting to think that it's really easy to talk for a long period of time, but then when you have to go through and do it every day, at least talk every day and find something to talk about every day, completely unprompted, it's really interesting to find myself coming up short with ideas or conversation topics, because usually I just a few days ago I sat down with a friend and we chatted for literally 6 hours. It was crazy, but we found like we didn't even have to stop to think about what the conversation was about. We just started talking, and then it was instantly in-depth conversation for 6 hours. We talked so long that the coffee shop we went to actually closed before we finished. So that was a lot of fun. But it's interesting to sit here unprompted and not have something to bounce an idea off of and try to come up with something to talk about that isn't just babbling nonsense. I think it's a good mental exercise for sure, and it's probably good for some sort of development of some kind. Uh, at the very least, it's challenging, which I find fun. So, yeah.